News, a SWAT standoff is over after Pinellas Park police say a man shot his wife outside of her workplace. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jamison Euler.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us. ABC Action News reporter Nicole Grigg has been covering this story all day long. Nicole, what's the update from police?
Well, right now we are still waiting for authorities to come over and brief us to tell us how this standoff has ended. We have been out here for nearly this whole entire 7-hour standoff. We actually watched a live feed with a neighbor who has a security camera outside of his house, and we could see the suspect all throughout the day. He was in the front yard, in the front door, and he was in the front yard talking to those SWAT members when at one point he was then standing face to face with a SWAT member, maybe 5 feet away or so, and then we heard a loud bang followed by several other bangs. It appears to be possibly gunshots, and then after that we saw SWAT officers coming from outside the house. Now here's a look at what we've been looking at all day, a very active scene. SWAT members swarming the entire neighborhood. They were on the roof. They were going around telling people to stay inside their home. Now what we do know is that the suspect, he's accused of shooting his wife in the parking lot of where she works, and that's just right around the corner. Police say then he came over to his house and barricaded himself inside. At last check, the woman is in critical condition. We're still waiting for that update, but all day we've been talking to neighbors, and here's what one of them had to tell us.
I heard them screaming, "Put the gun down, put the gun down, put the gun down." So I ran over the next block, and there was like 4 or 5 police cars. I saw 2 policemen with their gun drawn, and there was a guy in the doorway with a gun handed down to his side. And they were yelling, "It's not worth it, put it down."
And again, those were those flashbangs followed by what we believe were gunshots. We're still waiting for officials to come over and tell us what that meant and how this ended. I can tell you I never saw an ambulance come and escort anyone out of here. Detectives have been going inside the house. No word yet on who this man is, who the woman is. We're going to stay out here and wait for officials to come over and give us a briefing. Stay with us as we continue to bring this live. Reporting live in Pinellas Park, Nicole Grigg, ABC Action News.
Nicole, thank you. And now is a good time to remind you ABC Action News is committed to taking action against domestic violence. If you're worried about yourself or someone you know, call the statewide hotline at 1-800-500-1119. It will connect you to an anonymous expert any time of day, any day of the year.